Are you ready? What's going on? Gerald, the first one in here, followed by Husky Harrison. How you guys doing? What up, Casual Cashew? What up, Josh Gay? How's it going? Good evening, Hal Canute. What up, Jameel? How's it going? Did my street? No, it's like, no, she's just sitting there staring at me like, yeah, She, I guess she goes off of sound cues, so, you know, knows, sometimes I just point the phone at her, and she'll be like, up and ready to go. Give me that paw. I appreciate the paw. Thank you. The other paw? I appreciate the other paw. Okay, thank you. Tonight's stream brought to you by Icelandic Hot Schmackos. And the first schmelling of the schmacko. We open a new bag, and Zoe gets extremely excited. Yes. Yes. There you go. All right. And away she goes. What is going on tonight, though, guys? How's it going? How's it going? Stream Elements bot in here. SYC. Howdy. Hello. I tried Twitch again, and Twitch not working again. Like, great. I gotta get that figured out, man. Driving me nuts. Driving me nuts. Like the pirate with the steering wheel around his waist, you know? Arrgh! It drives me nuts. Anyways, hello. How do you guys do today, this evening? Abd, I need you to kick one. That's all I need to hear. I'm down, Laser. I don't even know what he did. That's fine. It will be done, sir. So I'm over summer already and started making a playlist of horror movies to watch one a day until Halloween. It's always spooky season in my soul, damn it. Fair enough. I did watch the Red Letter Media review of Weapons, and they both loved it. Absolutely loved it, so sounds like that's pretty popular one, right? Let's see here, hang on just a sec. Plug in phone. Alrighty then. Somebody needs a lot of help. But yeah, I want to watch that new Clown in the Cornfield. I have not heard of that. I did see something too about a post about a dog that sees like its owner being tormented by spirits or something, and I was like, yeah, no, there's absolutely no way I would ever watch that. That sounds no, animals, no, horror movie. A dog? No. Bad. Cam COC, how's it going? Do you want to do a 1v1 against me just one time? Because why not? Because I don't want to. That's why. No, if we do a friendly stream, we'll just do it for everybody, not just any one person. But I appreciate the offer. Thank you, though. Weapons is great. We saw it twice already, huh? Clown in Cornfield is on the list. That is certainly a horror movie name. I doesn't... Like, why wouldn't it normally be like a scarecrow? Like you would think. Maybe they're just going for something different, I guess. I don't know. Going for something different. TCS, how you doing? Good evening. What's going on today, guys? Though, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I guess we'll do some arena and we'll just hang out. I did not get my Sabertooth video done for today, which is pissing me off. So I'm going to try and get that done after I stream, which puts it out roughly 12 hours later than I want it to be done. I recorded the stuff for it last night and then realized today that it had no sound, which doesn't really matter since I'm playing music over it anyways, but also it just kind of ticks me off. I'm like, no, I needed it. So I had to re-record everything. And I also tried like 3 different ways of running him really to try and get him to be the fastest, and before settling on the one that I decided was the best. But so I gotta get that done later on. Went and got a massage today, so feeling pretty good. My neck feels like a lot better than it has in quite a while, which is great. And then yeah, not a lot else. I took an edible for the first time last night in forever, a couple of weeks anyways, and I slept like way longer and way harder than I had for quite a while, so that was kind of nice. But then I slept in like way late, so it was already just roasting hot. by the time we got up. So Zoe and I have not done too much today in the way of exercise, unfortunately. But other than that, we're chilling. Probably go to Costco tomorrow. And yeah, I don't know. That's about it so far. What have you guys been up to? I hear a dog on her return journey, but somebody's already had her GREENIE today when I went to Costco, or when I went to the massage. So I feel like even though you're back and you're wanting a GREENIE, you've already had that. I tell you what, I will give you one random chicken beef jerky. It's not beef because it's chicken. I just said that. Some kind of chicken jerky thing, and I will give you Dasquin. Will that be sufficient for the evening? I don't have anything in his hand. Why are you staring at it so strongly? Why don't you sit? Okay, good sit. Let's get the Dasquin. Let's get, without even any sass. No sass required. Ooh, gotta get more Dasquin at Costco tomorrow. Tonight's stream brought to you by Dasquin Soft Chews. The soft chews for Zoe dogs. For aging joints and stuff. You ready? Catch it. Oh, dude, I threw both at the same time like a dumbass. All right, well, there you go. Enjoy. Now you've got your soft chews. Okay, one more thing, Zoe. Even though we always do 1 and 2. Melting because it was 105 today. Oof, yeah. Summer can suck it. Yeah, I'm... It's just like 70, 65 all the time. I'd be fine with that. I'd be totally fine with that. All right. This stream unofficially sponsored by Costco, Kirkland's signature jerky treats. The jerky treats that dogs love. Because, like, I mean, it's a jerky treat. Why would they not love it? Yeah, look at this dog's face. She clearly loves it. She's like, let me get up in your business and get one of those jerky treats. Okay, this is it. That's it. Okay. Okay. You enjoy. You enjoy. Why didn't they add units to the weekly super event? It's going to be added into the super daily event, but that's not starting until next month, which is why we got the rest of the units we would have gotten if we had done all the milestones and stuff for the weekly event in that email they sent us. So, all right, all done, Zoe. So never fear, those units will come back. The energy, I am not 100% sure about though. Okay. I thought we had more energy than that. Speaking of. Let's go do the Battlegrounds. I completely forgot to do one yesterday, so I missed out on those realm points, I guess, but not that big a deal. It's like 200 or something like that. I'd love to live somewhere it never got above 70. Right, but I don't want to be like freezing all the time either. It's just like nice 65. It's like nice 65 most of the time. Can wear my zipper hoodie, call it good, you know? Seems like that would be appropriate weather for an Aaron Abdo. It is for sure. Some like it hot and some sweat when the heat is on. It's a true story. 'Tis a true story. I was more bummed about the energy, honestly. Yeah, many people brought that up and we will see what happens. So I'm not sure. Since we've not had any official anything about it, have nothing to say. Do we have all those things for the milestones or just the 700K you get there? What do you mean? All of those things from the milestones. Like, are there other things that are missing from there? I forget, like, if maybe there's some catalyst changes and stuff too. Overall, it should be better, but the energy part, I was like, yeah, people are not gonna like that. So don't take away our energy refills. Having energy in the overflow the majority of the time just feels like a nice little safety net, and I don't like the idea of it being gone. Sure. What is this meta? I have not done Battlegrounds for a couple days and I've completely forgotten. The weekly super event? Yeah, do we get all of those things from the milestones or just 700k if you get there? I don't know. I haven't looked at it. Well, let's look at it after this. Just the highest milestone, not all of them. Ah, Carl saying seems to be in the know. Okay. Hi, why are you? No, you got everything, Zoe. You're done. Yeah, you're good to go. You're not getting more things. Good girl, but chill. No, you're all done. What up, Reptile? How's it going? Good evening. Well, now. Let's do that instead. Not sure I'm loving this draft so far. How are you doing though? What's going on? Good girls, eh? And she settled down. Would have been pro player if it was all milestones. Well, there's probably your answer. There's probably your answer. We'll take a look. I didn't pay any attention to it. I just saw the email earlier in the day, but I've been, like I said, out of the house and concentrating on other things, other YouTube failures, Twitch failures, different stupid ass things. Go like that. Okay. What are we doing? I legit do not remember this at all. Last one was heal block, right? This one is something. Oh, we're playing against I Play Naked. That's maybe a great thing, maybe a terrible thing. Probably just average. You never know. You never know. Oh, it's got the inexorable. That's right. Okay, remember that. Because Sinister kind of loves inexorable. Like, don't threaten me with a good time. No, not cool. Not cool. Did I just cost myself that at the end? Okay. Hey, bud. Hey, no. Why? I mean, just kidding. I was trying to get power. That's all it was. Well, that could have been better. I feel like maybe it's getting close to time to take Mr. Sinister to rank 4. Well, I mean, we never got all the other milestones from the last weekly events they had. I like literally pay no attention to it because we just get what we get, and I don't really, you know, like I'm not pressing the boys and Royal to you know, go real hard on the weekly event. I get that maybe that's more of a factor for alliances that don't do all of the game modes that we do and everything, but I like it just never, not, you know, not something I've needed to pay attention to, I guess. What up, Samael? How's it going? It's not arena yet, but we gotta get some other things out of the way first. We gotta win here too, because otherwise I'm probably screwed. How do you do today? What's going on? Why did I go for that when I knew? Okay. Again, I did it like, I'm like, that's right. All 3 spells, and she'll evade that every time. And I'm just gonna try to do it anyways for no good reason. Damn it. No, I was so slow and like realizing that was the intercept one. No, dude. You suck, Enchantress. And I couldn't get 5 exhaustion, so I can't shut everything. Damn. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I needed to win that one. That was like, if I just get off that intercept, if I recognized it fast enough. Oh, we should have won that one. That was dumb. That was dumb. I hope you'll be doing Act 8 Crucible. I'm curious about doing it, but hope to watch you do it first to get some ideas. I'll probably be winging it, probably on Thursday. Wednesday, I'll probably do Battlegrounds to start out the new season, because when everybody else does all the new content on like the first day and competing for views, I'm like, I'll do Battlegrounds, I'll do something else. I'll do something else. I'm not competing with the big boys. What up, MCOC, Luke, Harry? How do you do? That is a rank for... I gotta go with it though. It's a rank 4 Bastion, but I'm like, I can't not go with it. Gotta do it. Some people should be more careful about their names. I'm not losing to someone named I Play Naked. I mean, but maybe you would, because think about it. Like, what if you're trying to fight a crazy guy, or like a crazy guy in the street comes up to you and wants to fight, and then you just strip down naked so that you look crazier, and then you're like, yeah, well, I mean, I'm probably losing to some guy who's fighting naked. Just saying, realistically speaking. And yes, maybe I have seen this on a video before. Shy, I didn't see he got his L1 back again already. Crap, I thought I would have had time to land that, and I did it right into his block. Great. Yeah, dude! I could have sworn I launched into that right away and it didn't give it to me. Come on. I'm sure it's possible to see worse Shother gameplay, but I'm not sure where you would go to look for that. Ah, damn it, dude. I always feel like I can get it off and then I just do not quite get there. Dude, if I was even a decent Shother player, I would have won that. That was dumb. Well, now we gotta do another one, I guess. Gotta get to work in a couple minutes. Thought I'd stop by and say hello to my favorite bald man. Well, have a good day at work, buddy. What up, Taylor Boss? How's it going? Someone I fought in arena was "I'm sorry for your mama" or something like that. Made me chuckle. I see a few funny names every once in a while. The guy cannot play in public places. Depends. Public nudity is allowed some places. You never know. You never know. I've already got a spreadsheet ready, and I've got a 3-day weekend lined up so I can get to do it at my own pace. Yeah, I'm like I said, probably just gonna wing it. It's more entertaining if I wing it and die stupidly. Howdy, Joe Avoidable. Who creates your thumbnails? The White Mummy, Joe Avoidable. White Mummy does my thumbnails. I send over a portion of any support I get on PayPal to White Mummy for his amazing work. Not as much as he is worth, that is for damn sure. But yeah, the White Mummy. You can check him out on Twitter, Blue Sky, whatnot. I assume that's what his names are. There, probably. Probably. How are you doing today? What's going on? You know what? I think I'm doing that. White Mummy? Yeah, I am. Mummy's the best. Guy you just played against, I respect the name. I'm sure that's what we're all looking for in life is name respect. Show you my Shothra gameplay if I had a Shothra. This is where I'd put my... This is where I'd show you my Shothra gameplay. If I had a Shothra! Well, I guess playing naked works. Obviously. Also, it depends on what your game is you're playing. Like I said, there's definitely some games I would rather play naked. That's for sure. 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 PayPal, thanks for the reminder. I need to send someone some money. I'm here for you if you need to send someone some money. I'm definitely here for you. I assume you meant someone else, Carl, but just say it. I can help you out. If you ever need to get rid of money, I can definitely help you out. What do we do here? I don't know. I don't know. What up, Crazy Canuck? How's it going? Did I miss anything? Me losing to someone who's playing naked? Yeah. He's doing a pretty damn great job. That's why I pay for those services. Really, for being a small-time YouTuber, it is probably extremely better to make your own thumbnails, but he's just so much better at it than I am. And I would get better doing more of it, obviously. But, like, I'm very happy to have that be something to outsource to Mummy and help him out small business wise as he helps me out and that kind of stuff. So yeah, dude, I love Mummy's thumbnails. They're great. And all this kind of stuff he does. Can you wear a wig this stream? I could. I could. I'm not going to, but I could. What's up, Dirk? How you doing? You trying to say you're someone? I am. I am somebody. It's true. 'Tis a true story. Completely different for being a somebody. Damn, I got a solid 4 Furies on that. That was nice. Shoot, damn it, no! I did not know that heavy would go to... Oh, that was stupid. This is gonna make him go unstoppable too. I'm just hoping it does enough damage. It did not. And it pushed him to an L3. God. Beautiful, beautiful. Ha! We got away with it. We got away with it. For someone... Wah! That was for you, Carl. Carl Grant sending over a $5. Thank you very much, buddy. Hey, that's not PayPal though, so you probably still need to pay somebody on PayPal. Not me. I mean, you can, but not me. I'm saying, I assume there's still someone you owe money on PayPal. Wait a minute though, they quit out. Does that mean I didn't win? No, I got it. Okay, I did. God, it's like, dude, don't make me do more. Thank you very, very much though, my friend Carl. And to whoever Carl's friend is who owes money to on PayPal, you're welcome. You're welcome. Yo, speaking of donos and fivers, well, technically, Bugman sent over 10 fivers. Let's go, Bugman. Hope you're feeling okay today. Bugman sending over 10 gifted memberships. Let's freaking go. Always love the gifted memberships. Always love the generosity. Gifting one to Southwest. Gifting one to Ray. Gifting one to Candles Jr. Gifting one to Pontus C. It's not how you spell it. Pontus SJ. Gifting one to Chuck. Missing Zemo right in the middle there. How you doing, Zemo? What's up? Gifting one to Andres Navarro. Gifting one to Dutch My Tiff. Gifting one to Shats D. And gifting one to Caris Gonzalez. And to Reed C. Let's go. Let's go. Bugman, thank you very, very much. I hope that you're not, there's no message attached to this like, well, one more time for old time's sake before I go under the knife or anything. Like, hope you're doing well today. Thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated. Keep us up to date too, of course. What up, Jose Javier? Oh my God. Javier Jove. How's it going? Nice play, bro. I mean, I'll take it. I got lucky. It's fine. Everyone, welcome on in to the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge. Thank you to Mr. Bugman. Don't forget, we have happy hour. All drinks are half off for happy hour, and it runs all day long. Makes absolutely no sense, but it is a true story. It is a true story. Oh, I should burn a little more energy doing something before we move on. Let's see. Do I need... I don't really need this, but I probably, just in case, since I waste a couple doing the EQ the other day. Just for the crucible purposes, just because I am going to be winging it. The only thing I don't want to do with the winging it part is, like, I don't want to restart a whole bunch. So, where that goes. Where's James? He's the only reason I come on here. Wow. Wow. James should start streaming and telling jokes, and then you'll have some place to go all the time. Anti-Epilope, how's it going? Cassandra kind of mid, yeah. I haven't played her yet, but she doesn't look like that to me at all, dude. She looks really badass, frankly. I mean, I might just be in love with the baldness and the animations and stuff, but I don't think so. I don't know. Not sure. When will you wear wigs? When the time is right, Victor. When the time is right. I see you and I see you. Hello, how goes it? Just filled my Simula 67 spreadsheet for Act 8 Crucible 65 fights. Had to pick a few 6 stars. Wow. It's 65. Leland Boudreaux. Hello, what's going on, dude? Just pulled 7-star Danny Moonstar. She's pretty good, champ. Pretty good, champ. My gold is at 211,111,111, and it's making me so mad. That's really weird and easy to fix. Good brother just had a scan on the ticker. I hope it's good news. Hope it's good news, Bugman. We are, you know, some of us be praying and some of us just be wishing you well. Whatever anyone's doing, I think it's all the same sentiment. So hope you're doing well, man. Okay. Get this out of the way. I kind of want to have a drink, but I'm down. I'm out of tequila. I'm down to just vodka. I don't really know if I feel like it's a shot kind of a mood, kind of a night, just because I do need to finish up that Sabretooth video. It's already like way behind. And then I got to record stuff for tomorrow's video. And then Costco, I'm trying to get out of here early in the morning, at least for me, at 9:45 to make sure I can get Zoe to the pet store right when it opens. So be the least hot for her paws. I have so many damn things I need to do. Real life is always, there's always just something more. Always something more. Kind of would like a shot. I could make a mixed drink with that Flavor Aid kind of stuff, I suppose. Oh, that mime in the cave gives you bald caps for the whole expedition. Yes. By the way, yes, even Minoko. I don't believe you. Don't believe you. Just kidding, Andrew. You're my favorite MCOC YouTuber. Love watching you. Jameel. That is very kind of you to say, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for the kind words. I would say, personally, you should look around more. But I appreciate the kind words either way. Self-deprecating humor aside. Or inability to take a compliment, because like I can take a compliment every once in a while. Come on, let's go to it. Let's go do it. What up, Marlon Flores? TK41. What the hell are you talking about? The dolphin is dead. Did you know this? He died in a car crash. I feel like this is a setup for a joke. What are you talking about? Thanks, Abdo. We'll find out the results from the scan from the doctor tomorrow. Okay. Okay. Fingers crossed, no open heart surgery necessary. If it is necessary, hopefully it'll go well. What's up, Jay Olive? How do you do? What's up, everybody? What did I miss? Start over, big boss. I played poorly for Battlegrounds for one match, and then someone quit out in the second one. So I got it done. That's about it. There's really just nothing to do. I kind of would rather be grinding on Claire Obscure right now, or honestly finishing my video. Since I got a massage today, this is probably one of those days when I would not all things being equal, I'd just be like, I'm just gonna work on other stuff and not stream tonight. But I know you guys get upset when I don't stream regularly, so I'm trying to be here. I think I want to get back to like just 7:30 too. Although I was thinking about it earlier when I had Zoe out and right before we started the stream, because like I got out and I got out of the shower at like 7:20, and I was like, I could have gotten here to stream in time. And I took a pretty cool shower, but just sitting here, I started sweating again. I was like, okay, I gotta calm down. So I went and laid down in bed for a few minutes, lied down in bed, and then took Zoe out, and that's why I got on about 8 o'clock. Plus, I had to restart my stupid computer because it keeps doing this thing where, anyways, I don't know, not that important. But yeah, I want to try to stick to like I think I want to stick close to 7:30. Sometimes it's fun to do like the 9 o'clock, a little bit later kind of streams. And I do for other games seem to get more people on those later streams, but I don't know. I just feel like 7:30 probably being on at the same time is better. We do get upset. You help put me to sleep. Taylor, I'm glad that I can help you fall asleep. What up, Ice Tway? How's it going? Karoon, hello. Even clickbait for Arena. It's true. We haven't gotten there yet. Yeah. Google it, Baldy. What am I supposed to be Googling? Oh, the bald caps? No, I don't believe you. Don't believe you. It was a continuation of Victor's comment. If you know, you know. I saw Victor say hi. I think I said hi to Victor. I don't think I... When will you wear wigs? I do not know. Okay, I mean... That's yeah, apparently I do not know that one. I like the night ones since I'm a night owl. Right, but I mean, like, this is night. But the later ones, yeah. It just kind of screws with my schedule a little bit, but not exactly. I just think that it's more, the more consistent you can be on YouTube, the better it is. And for growth and that kind of stuff. It depends too. Like, I wonder what Brian's gonna do when he comes back, because I do not want to be on opposite him. Viv video, where is Yondu video? Yondu's not one of the Rebirth champions there, champ. So I'm not doing a Yondu video. Might do one in the future, but that's not... It's supposed to be Sabretooth today, and I still don't have that out, so had to re-record the footage. I tweeted to you, but you don't use the tweeters anymore, which is fair. Yeah, I try to avoid kind of wildly racist Nazi platforms. Although I am on YouTube, and sometimes if you go down the wrong hole in the algorithm... But no, yeah, no, I do have the Blueski. If you wanna follow me on Blueski, you can totally do that. I've not been using it at all. Probably should try promoting some more things across all forms of social media. But yeah, I don't know. How much? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get wrecked by this. How much more benefit can I get out of, like, doing some TikToks? TikToks for MCOC, or like Instagram. I have an Instagram. I have a Blueski, official ones. I just don't really do much there. I don't know how much more promotion there can drive stuff to YouTube, but I should probably figure it out and probably do more of it. For sure, for sure. All right. All right, now, since you were complaining about the clickbait, let's go get to the damn actual arena. Actual arena, because I desperately need units, as everyone can see. So no rework champs videos? No, maybe. I'm just not, that's not the initial plan is just to do the 6 rework, rebirth champions, one after the other. So I will, I'm assuming after I end the stream, be able to get the Sabretooth video out tonight. But it'll be, you know, it'll be late. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Venom. Thank you so much. What happened with Twitch? Dude, it just, so I had to start using a different streaming service. OBS is what you hear people talk about, streamers. They talk about open broadcast software, and that's where a lot of people start out. I did start out there. I switched to a different system called Prism Live. I was really liking it. They started going to do a paid one for multi-streaming, which I thought about, but they also somehow broke even, so my phone's not plugged in right now, which I really, really like. And they also somehow broke that, being able to do that over air server. So I was just like, screw it, switch back to OBS. And then there's different multi-stream options on OBS, but every time I do it on Twitch, like try to go live, I tried to go live again tonight, it keeps giving me an error message, and I have not, because I've been working on the videos the last few days and other stuff, I have not gotten it straightened out yet. So it's very frustrating, because Twitch is an easy way for a different audience. It's an easy way for people who like Twitch, prefer Twitch, and it's an easy way for people who like Amazon Prime memberships to send over some support that doesn't cost you anything but a tiny bit of time. And even if it's just an extra $50 a month or whatever, hey man, that's, you know, $600 over the year. That is 3 months worth of Zoe treats or something. So that's half a month's rent, something, you know, it makes a difference. TikTok plus toe. That's maybe that's when you use feet pics. Okay, actually, you know what? I was thinking about today randomly. It's not feet pics, but I haven't had a pedicure in a really long time, and for some reason, I think maybe my calf muscle hurt a little bit, and then my big toe, it looked like after the shower, I was like I could scrape some skin off, you know, not to be too graphic and gross, but it says just normal foot wear and tear, I guess, for everyone. But I was just like, damn, you know what? I should get a pedicure. I could use one of those. Been forever. Been since I was in Barcelona, actually, when I went with my parents on vacation to take my mom to Europe before she passed. And I made the mistake of getting a pedicure and then going to the beach. And my God, that burned a bit. Because, you know, they scrub your feet off and whatnot. And then just being like really tender, soft feet on the hot ass burning sand was just like, oh God, I did not think this through very well. Timing wise, did not think this through. Anyways, there, you're welcome for that share, for that overshare. I don't think I ever made one. I barely use anything anymore. Honestly, IG mainly. I know, I spend way too much time on Instagram just scrolling through dumbass shit. Every time I use Hercules, it feels like my skill level drops to 0. Somehow I manage to go into immortality every time. I think it's partially just because you don't care, because you're like, you know, if I do a certain amount of damage here, it's going to be fine, and what's the worst that's going to happen? I'm going to use one of these AQ revives, which I don't really, you know, I'm not concerned about either way, because they're not even the good revives for use in like raids or anything. What up, Accelerate? How's it going? Dabdo, did you give deets about dinner with Brian? My dinner with Brian, Dre. No, we went to lunch and we just talked. Nothing too exciting. X, he's doing well. He's looking good. He's he was joking, or I was joking. He said he was down, I don't know, a certain amount of weight, and I was like, I think I gained all that weight you dropped. He's like, welcome to YouTube, buddy. It's not exactly the healthiest thing to be sitting behind a computer screen all day long. But yeah, he said he hopes to be back before the end of the year for sure, and no specific timetable, and just talked about life and good stuff and all sorts of different stuff, MCOC stuff, you know, normal lunch, catching up with a friend. So, but yeah, he misses you guys, and he will be back. Maybe not everyone, but the majority of you, he says he misses. He specifically definitely misses White Mummy. I know that one for a fact. Because White Mummy said he missed Brian, and tell him he missed him. And I was like, all right, fine. Calm down, I'll tell him. I'll tell him. When Brian comes back, he's going to look like Howard Hughes with a neck tattoo. I cannot confirm or deny whether or not Brian has gotten any tattoos in his absence from YouTube. Cannot confirm or deny any face tats. You always clip funny stuff and do IG and TikTok. You getting kicked over and over the other night was gold. I mean, some of that stuff, is it gold? I don't really know. Like, some of it I find kind of funny, or like some people might find funny, but I don't know how much it would be actually like gain any kind of traction on TikTok or anything. I guess I just don't ever really think that I'm funny enough for that kind of stuff, but there is more of that I could do, for sure. I like that every video ever with anyone talking about growing on YouTube or growing, you know, Twitch or whatever, it's like, yeah, so should you clip shorts and funny things? Yes, of course you should. Am I going to tell you that it's easy? No, because it's not. It sucks. It takes a lot of time. It's like, yep, certainly does. One guy that I saw, he suggested you go into it with a plan of like 3 or 4 things you could clip for like Instagram or Twitch, or not Twitch rather, Instagram or TikTok, as in like a plan for a short, like, hey, I'm gonna beat this boss tonight, and then you have it set up where you know sometimes it's not gonna go well. He suggested maybe throwing on purpose or whatnot, kind of hamming it up. I will occasionally ham things up a little bit, not usually that kind of direction, but there's a few things like letting Juggernaut auto fight in Necropolis, or a few things every once in a while I'm like, yeah. Lombardo, what's up? Bro looks handsome in Bastion suit. Thank you. Pixie hasn't been here, otherwise she would have said, ew, hair. Sure. Okay. Cool. Groovy. Making me pay attention in the first, like, friggin' 5 rounds of arena. And I do agree that, overall, arena takes less time nowadays, but Jesus Christ, dude, some of these fights and the paying attention. Steven Smith, hello, how's it going? You're the GOAT. I love you, and I don't care if you're lying. Thank you very much for the kind words. I appreciate it, man. How you doing tonight? What's going on? What's up, Dry Ice? What's in the glass? What's in the box, man? This? There's water. That's just water. Nothing exciting. I really do need to, like, take some time off from drinking just for weight loss purposes. Definitely need to. Come on. Like, even if you're exercising, even if you're eating a fairly decent diet, if you're getting an extra how many ever 100 ungodly amounts of calories I get in a night when I drink, usually, it's gonna be not that great. You miss Simon for sure? Oh yeah, I'm sure. Actually, I do miss Simon though. Even though Simon turned against me, I was on Simon's side, and I tried to get Brian to say all sorts of stupid things, even if I never admitted it, until Simon turned on me and then betrayed me in a video, and then yeah, it's like, what the hell? I still miss him though. Still miss him. Brian now gangster with a neck tattoo. I miss Simon making those videos, yeah. And thanks for putting me on the Angela, Playa, and T-Mass. What the hell's that? Is that one of the songs I used or something? I don't even know. I've been randomly picking them. So, okay, the Viv Vision one, I uploaded it for like 10 a.m. and it just did not upload. It just kept saying checks, and I was like, all right, fine. I don't know what the hell the deal with this is, why it's having an issue. Maybe maybe it's the music. The music's supposed to be copyright free, but maybe something went wrong in there. But like hours, it just wouldn't upload, and I just kept saying it was checking, and I was like, fine, whatever. And I watched the video back, and I realized that in the second song I used, I had started watching it and got it like a minute or two into it, but it was like a 4-minute song, and I didn't really. I was like, fine, that because when I look at the time of the video that I need to actually fill with music, it's going to take a few different songs. I was like, this one's 2 minutes, this one's 4 minutes, this one's 2 minutes. I need about that and then a little bit extra. But part of the video I was talking at the end, so I was like, that's fine. So when I go back, I'll redo it, and the second time through, I listened to a little later in the song, and it had this massive dubstep drop that was like really fucking obnoxious. So I was like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna find a different song now and get rid of that one. And I was like, hey man, maybe it was Providence. Maybe someone was looking out for me, because I was gonna get a bunch of comments that were like, what the hell was that drop in that song? Why would you use that? I mean, from one of the maybe 200 people who watched it, that's probably not the end of the world. But still, I was like, interesting. Sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to, and then that actually works out better. You never know. Like the one woman who didn't want to go on a date with you, but her friend liked you, and then you end up married years later. or something. Never had that happen. Oh, nice thumbnail. Thank you. Yep, I got one more general one, which I figured we would save for probably the next time I do that as general stream, which is probably going to be a few weeks. But I got one more new general one, which I like. It's one of my favorites that Mummy made. Not that I like the Bastion one, it's fine, but the other one is more, you guys will get a kick out of it, but I figured we'd space it out since I already used like the Herbie one this week and stuff. The Herbie one is pretty good. They're all the ones that he makes are good, of course. I just mean I like some more than others. I'm not even gonna win this, am I? Dude. This is so stupid. I asked about the song in your Viv video, and you kindly replied that, oh, okay. I couldn't remember if that was what you were talking about. Like, I spent all that time doing that for nothing. That was so stupid. Yeah, Jay, yeah, because that was like the Brazilian funk one, I think? I forgot that was you that asked. And, I felt bad that I just said the link to all the songs are in the description, but like I legit was not sure and headed out of the house, and I was like, well, at least I'll get him where he needs to be. And most of these dipshit streamers can clip stuff. You can? Oh yeah, I mean, for sure. It's just that like some people just get wildly popular, and I don't understand why. Like, it blows my mind sometimes. I'm just like, why is this person doing so well when I'm watching their shit and it's cringe AF? I'm just like, what the hell is that? Like, I don't even like the fact that I just said cringe AF. I ain't one of the kids. I ain't the Utes. One time I'm vaguely paying attention to this dude because I already lost a Snurpent, so I'm like, can't afford to lose again. Yep, love me some horror movies. What? Expedition 33, first time hearing the music clip for shorts. That I've kind of thought about, Arun, but there's just so many, like, how does mine stand out compared to all the ones that already are out there? Like, everybody beat me to the Expedition 33 stuff 3 months ago. I feel like. Just plain Wangle. How goes it? Have you watched Together? Oh, is this a horror movie you're talking to Casual Cashew about? I have not seen a movie called Together. That is for sure. Salem's Lot is one of my favorites. Are we still talking about movies? Abdu, I thought you were going to check on these objectives that I was wondering about. Oh, Russell, I forgot. Totally. Sure. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Pretty good movie. A couple of nice twists. Did sound... Yeah, I like some horror movies, so maybe I'll check out Weapons at some point. Exactly what it is. Age gap. That's... I'm like, dude, 42-year-old man putting on stuff on TikTok. How successful is that going to be? How successful is that going to be? Maybe I need to be putting stuff on Facebook. Whoops. Completely missed that. Nana Man's cool. Got not a genre I normally listen to, but that song hit me. The instrumental though. I did, so everything I've downloaded has been instrumental for sure. I have no desire to do the ones that have actual... A lot of that singing in those is... something. It is something, I'll say that. Okay, let's go check out the objectives. Gotta go with MySpace. MySpace was cool. MySpace was pure back in the day. So what are we looking at? Alliance events. Weekly super event. So you don't get these individually as milestones. You just get whatever the top is for that. Okay. So we get a selector for loyalty, glory, or trophy tokens. That's actually not... I mean, that's kind of cool. Selector for option based on your story and milestone progression. So that's not really a selector. I'll just get T7B. Get some incursions artifacts. Okay. Get more loyalty. Get more loyalty. Get more. Huh. Huh. Where's all the boosts and stuff? This kind of sucks. I know they said that they're tuning up the Super Daily event, so I'm guessing everything that's missing is going to be there. But if this takes away the energy and just like... Also, why can't I select lower ranked things? Like, what if I need T6B or T more than T7B? I don't want loyalty anymore. Huh. Okay. Well, this is interesting. I guess we'll just have to wait and see when the upgraded Super Daily event comes in. I know the units specifically are going there, so I don't mind that. Other than that, you have to do the Super Daily event, and so it kind of sucks if maybe you're a person who liked to log in every couple of days rather than logging in every day. So that I kind of don't love. If the energy is gone, that I really don't love. Didn't we have some more? I guess, I mean, we're not dying for boosts anyways, because like they're right here. But other selectors for catalysts and stuff, I'm like, I don't know. It'll be wait to see until it's actually all there, I guess. Because otherwise I'm kind of like, huh, interesting change. I've been assured that this is better. It also looked like there were no ranked rewards, which I kind of like the rank rewards. I like just seeing the difference in like 1 week my alliance went ham with rank ups and 1 week my alliance didn't. And it's like not on purpose. It's just that something cool happened or an event happened. And so we just all happened to do that. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think the units are going into the Super Daily event. No, they are. That's official. It's a new daily quest, something like that. No, they're going to the Super Daily event. Exactly, they give it and take it away. Yeah, I miss MySpace, damn it. Yeah, it was just pure. It wasn't based on an algorithm. It wasn't like it was very different, for sure. Second selector is kind of crazy to me because they let cab players get T7B. That is kind of crazy. Love MySpace where we could edit our profiles and have a music. Yeah, some of the earlier days of the internet were good for certain things. What up, Rajat Kothari, by the way? How do you do? Weapons is in Bollywood? No, there's a horror movie called Weapons that's recently out. It's from the guy who did Barbarian, which I've seen and liked. Right? Is it yeah, it's Barbarian that he did. And there's some different stuff in there that like... The director, it's very... Yeah, it's distinctive, I would say. T7B like 5% probably? Was it even that much? What, it said what it was. I think, right? Yeah, 1,000. So what are those? 67,000. So whatever 1,000 divided by 67,000 times, you know, whatever percentage that is. So it seems like a smaller percentage than 5 even. Okay, anyways, let's get back to what we're doing. What up, Diana Love? Hello, how's it going? Good evening to you. Is it 63? Okay. I don't remember. Was there something else at 67? I don't know. That's that kind of information that I feel like you can look up, so it's not necessary to remember. Lucky Luciano I'm going against here. Lefty playing Mafia recently, the old country, that looked kind of cool. I liked the older Mafia games for sure. Barbarian was good, he's doing Resident Evil. Yeah, they talked about that in the review they did, where they were like, please no, can you get out of that yet still? Can you, don't do that. And then they said maybe it's like how an actor, one for them, one for us, right? So maybe he's gonna, you know, just do a bigger movie, sell out a little bit, and then go back to a smaller thing, you know? Resident Evil, and he's a massive fan of the games. Oh, he's a massive fan of the games. Well, that's cool. So fingers crossed for a good Resident Evil movie finally. I mean, yes, that's about the best you could do with cross your fingers, because expectations there for that franchise are extremely low for me. They you know, have some fun moments every once in a while. Ah, for fuck's sake. JL sent over a $5, dude. Thank you very much for Zoe's Treats, and keep pumping out great content, homie. I thank you for the support in both the monetary, which literally keeps me doing this, and the complimentary aspects, which also keeps me doing this. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for the $5. Much appreciated. That covers one COD Schmacko. It is a true story. We're down to our last two of the Icelandic brand. See, there's a thing I should do. I should start like tweeting at or blue skying at or Instagramming at or TikTok. I should start sending stuff to Icelandic COD Schmackos, the Icelandic dog treat company, because that's the only sponsorship I will take. The only one. I'm not taking any other sponsorships, guys. We're not doing it. I mean, unless it's like an incredible offer and I'm totally selling out. But no, we're never doing that. That is the plan, at least. But for Zoe Treats, yeah, I'll sell out for Zoe Treats. So that's a different story. Got to do whatever you got to do to take care of the puppers. Did you increase T7B fragments in the Super Daily event from one? I'm one T7B away from taking my Crossbones rank 4. I would imagine we're likely to get that upgraded next month. We'll see. It is still one of the more rare items, of course, though, in-game. If they take out Super Daily... No, they're not taking it away, AG. What's up? How you doing, man? No, they're definitely not taking it away. That's not the plan at all. They're improving it. It's just that the upgrade won't come until next month, so... Hell yeah, an actual Resident Evil movie without Alice. We shall see. We shall see. So hard to get a rhythm in off-season BGs. Everyone just quits. Yeah, dude, I've noticed that a lot too. It's not that exciting. James Wan was attached to do Dead Space, but I don't know if he still is. I hope so. What? Okay, I know the name. What has he done that I know, like, that I've seen? Like, I definitely know James Wan, but, like, didn't he do some stuff that was cool and then his last stuff wasn't as cool or something? JL with another $5. Let's go. Thank you very much, buddy. Get 2 for Zoe. I will do. I will do. I will do. That's one of the most important things, is to make sure we never run out of the COD Schmackos, so that she has a COD Schmacko daily, because otherwise she will bite me. It's totally true. I'm not making that up. There was a day I tried to stream and I was like, no, I only got like some other treats for you and no COD Schmacko, and she just bit me right in the leg. I was shocked. I was shocked. Yeah, I was blown away. But since that day, I have never made that mistake of running out of COD Schmackos again. So, you know. And I still maintain, some people on stream were like, oh my god, that's a bad dog. How could she bite you? And I'm like, no, it's a bad human for running out of COD Schmackos. I should have known better. I should have known better. Raid Shadow Legends, that is one I will absolutely never take. If Raid Shadow Legends, there's a representative from Raid Shadow Legends here right now, and they said all you gotta do is 1 2-hour stream and we'll give you $5,000, I'd be like, nope, not doing it. No, thank you. I do not blame anyone else for doing that, but just that is one you will not see me do. Ever. Scripts were shit, yeah. For, whatchamacallit? Not saying script has gone. At this point, we really need a new title. Don't understand why Valiant is still the top one, because they're probably going to do it in 9.3 or sometime soon. I don't know. I don't know if we've always had like a similar time between titles exactly though. Is Pixie here lurking? I don't know. You can usually get a hold of her in the Discord though. James Wan did Saw, The Conjuring, and Aqua shit. I mean Aquaman. Oh, that's right. So actually, I don't think I like anything he's done. I mean the first, no, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick by that. I don't really think I like anything he's done. Not of those that you named anyways. Same thing happens with my girl in Chipotle. That's fair, yeah. That is one of the most basic things. If you're ever in a relationship with a woman and she seems to be getting unreasonably angry with you for no reason, just feed her. Just give her some food. And usually that's even they don't understand sometimes or recognize sometimes just cranky because you just need some food. That's all. It's a pro tip. I think people need to chill with new titles. I don't want to keep chasing. Having said that, there isn't much in game that I couldn't immediately do to get the new title. Yeah. I mean, I think it's fine every couple of years. What's a Discord? Ha. Isn't the guy who made Saw an Aussie? I don't know if James Wan is or not. You can Google it though. Let me know. Thank you, whomever gifted me a membership. That was Bugman. Bugman just today. Shout out to Bugman. Let's go. Bud. Okay, thank you. Hangry is the term the kids use. I mean, we've said that specifically for years now, so the kids can't have credit for that one. And yes, everyone can be hangry, but certain women more, yeah. Did I use whomever properly? You did. Nice. Nice. Yeah, my neck feels much better. So here I am staring at screens and looking down all day and just ruining it right away. Howdy, Abastion. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. 1-2, you changed your YouTube profile thingy. What's going on with that? What is it? It looks like Clippy. Is it Clippy? That's totally Clippy. On a white background for some reason. How's it going? Good afternoon. No thank you. No thank you. Oh, who won the vote? Did they already put the results out for the rework, or is that not done yet? Because I'm guessing it's going to be Ghost Rider, but not sure. Okay, good times. I got to go to class. Night all. All right, later, Sans. Have a good day. Sure. I wonder what time class starts there in Australia. Every time I see something about like, hey, they changed school to start later in the day and all the kids' performances got better. And you're like, yeah. If that always is the case, why doesn't everyone just do that? I miss Clippy on old Windows. It makes me think of Badgie from Star Trek Lower Decks. Ha! Or Towley, you know, but Badgie's evil and yeah, it's yeah. Spent a lot of units. Who? Me? I haven't. Probably Ghost Rider 1. I would assume so, but I feel like I haven't seen anything official yet. I would have seen that. So I'm not 100% sure it's done. Loki could use a buff too, though. Everybody could use a buff. You get a buff, and you get a buff, and you get a buff. All right, let's see. How far do we have to go to get through these guys? Maybe when I get done with these guys, Can't decide. Can't decide. It is 2:10 p.m. Last lesson of the day. We start at 8:30 a.m. I think you're still going to class. And end at 3 p.m. I also have to supervise detention until 4:30 today. Do you think your students would do better? Well, you're going anyways, but don't you think your students would do better if you started at like 11, 10 a.m. or something like that? Because every study I've ever seen says that kids do better when they do that. It's just like, well, if we know this, why aren't we doing that? Kabam, okay, Night Trasher, the one champ no one asked for a buff for. I'm sure there's one Night Trasher fan out there. I'm sure. There's gotta be. What if I am the storm who art coming? How's it going? What's going on? How are you doing today? It felt weird playing Sabretooth with like having what's his name on the team, having Omega Red on the team and not playing Omega Red, but in a Realm of Legends speedrun, but playing Sabretooth instead. I was like, wait a minute, this doesn't feel right. What is this? We getting a buff on Night Thrasher. We need Darkhawk back. Darkhawk, he's a man. He does the best that he can. Darkhawk. The good old Dave making music streams back in the day. Missed some of that stuff. KT1, Night Trasher fan. Is he? I didn't know that. I didn't know that. The school's also about babysitting the kids. Right, I think that's what the problem is too, Sans. While their parents are at work and starting at 10:30, 11 doesn't fit with a 9 to 5 workday. Gotta drop the kids and be home to make the dinner. Yeah, I think that's part of the problem too. And that also leads to, like, maybe, you know, we should have some different working policies too. But no. Late stage capitalism, everything's great. It's all fine here. It's great that your movie ticket costs $25 and there's 40 minutes of fucking advertisements beforehand. What's up, Mighty Daniel? How do you do? Good evening. Oh, not bad. Finally got 7-star Spider Bish today. Let's go. She's awesome. I would definitely like to get her to rank 4 sometime soon. Let Bastion win, please. What are we drinking tonight? Just agua so far. I was debating if I want to have anything. So I'm out of tequila. And I have some work I need to get done afterwards. But I kind of, you know me. It is the Intoxicated Gamer channel. I kind of do want to have a drink. Or 7. That's the problem. It's not the first one. It's that 7th one. How you doing though, Razzies? What's going on? Or Rosless, sorry. Razzles? Rosless. Rosless is how I would read that, I suppose. What theater do you go to? My tickets are never more than $12 unless it's like D-Box or a special event thing? Just the normal movie theater. Shit's expensive in Seattle, dude. Everything is expensive where you know, people actually want to live. There are cheaper ones I could go to though, for sure. But the main one, it's somewhere around that price. $5 Tuesdays at my movie theater. I would take that. Razzles? Okay. Thank you. Still don't get Spidey Girly, but I'm holding out for... You mean you still haven't got her? Yeah? Oh, still don't got... Yeah, okay. But I'm holding out for the next Titan now. To be honest, this one has been too weird chasing her around. Yeah, I don't have Jean Grey, but I'm holding out for the next one too. And I'm going to hold out a little extra, because how many more days do we have? Razzles was the right way, like the old candy. Gotcha, okay. Razzles, thank you for letting me know, because I try to get people's names correct. I like this Titan a lot, lots of good champions, and I actually got some for a change. Yeah, there's lots of good champions in there. I was happy to get her and awaken her. Bruh. Bruh. I haven't even fought a Doom in like forever. You know that 7-star Doom is coming at some point. Maybe that'll be next year. Instead of Omega Days or Heart of Fire, we'll get Doom Days. That sucks. We got the monthly thing that gives us 4 tickets a month, but I've been going more lately by myself. So I could do the... I had the movie pass forever, and it was like $22 or something like that, and I just wasn't making good enough use of it. So I finally this month canceled it after wasting tons of money. Because basically, if you just went to 2 movies, it paid for itself. But I just oftentimes didn't get to 2 movies a month, and it's more likely to go 2 months without seeing a movie than get to 2 months. So I finally canceled it. Friggin' stupid Regal. Yeah, but I swear for like a matinee, I used the movie pass, and then my dad's ticket for a senior ticket for a matinee for standard, no IMAX, no 3D. I swear it was like $17. It's like, friggin' kidding me over here, man? Are you kidding me? For a senior ticket? I'm not holding shit. I'm popping. Need a Jessica. My prediction is Doom in December. Maybe. Yeah, a lot of good chance. My last 2 are Red Hulk, so good Crystal. Red Hulk is a great champion. You're just not playing him right. I got 4 out of 5 I wanted from this Titan so far. Probably gonna just settle for that now. Yeah, I mean, there's just no reason for me to open the current batch besides Jean Grey. But there's like, she'll be in the next one, so it doesn't make any sense. Got an early start tomorrow. Gonna get some rest, Big Boss, and take care on chat. J. Olive, thank you very much for the support, as always, brother. Have a good day tomorrow, and we'll catch you sometime soon. Tomorrow we're gonna go see Naked Gun and try some new ramen spots. Nice. She called it Naked Noodle Day and then realized what she said. Nice. I like it. Yeah, I'm down to see that. But my friends already saw it. I was asking my dad wanted to see it and go to this like Thai place that's there that had it for lunch. It's pretty good, but I'm also good not spending extra money on stuff right now. I don't feel like Naked Gun is a movie you absolutely have to see in the movie theater either. December should be Doom, AAK, Scorp, and Nimgod. Oh yes, bring all of the best 6-star champions out as 7-star champions, sure. And a fancy new Thor for cosmics like Dark Phoenix. Just let it all out, to be honest. Yeah, that's not happening. They've been doing rework champions in December, so they're not bringing out those champions unless they're reworking them, and there's no reason to rework them. So I can almost guarantee you, Rajat, that they're not like, hey, let's bring out all of these OP champions for December. I can pretty strong feeling about that one, my friend. Not likely to occur. Naked Gun will be great. Spoof films, always a win. Not always. For a while there, I feel like there were some that just got to be too much. I was down to go see it with my friends like a couple Thursdays ago too. And then I saw the preview for it and was like, this looks fucking absolutely terrible. So, nah. And then all the reviews I see are pretty good. So I'm like, well, maybe just the review or the preview trailer didn't want to give away too much or something. Hopefully next year we get 7-star Kingpin. He's one of my most wanted as a 7-star, yeah. Naked Gun is a great home movie. Yeah, I don't feel like there's any need to see it in the theater for sure. I would, but it's not, you know, it's not a big screen movie, I wouldn't say. Or I would assume it's not, at least. Okay. Penny. Who puts Penny in the damn arena? My girl and I watched it last weekend while snuggled in bed. No noodle, though. No noodle. Well, you know, it was good you focused on the movie, I suppose. How many more? Oh, God. Oh, arena, guys. Arena. The life of an arena grinder. I thought about doing something like friendlies, but I just want to do something that's productive too, because I've just been not playing a ton of MCOC in general. And I was like, no, we should do something that's actually more productive. Hooray for Joke Night. What's up, Jeff? It is not Joke Night. Joke Night is postponed indefinitely until February when football season is over. But good to see you. Good to see you. Just discussing movies, not the same as jokes. Okay, sure. Really? Okay, finally. My own girlfriend kicked me out of movie night for bringing a bottle. What? You're just trying to be, you know, cheap. I mean, not cheap. Frugal, economical. That just makes sense. You know, going out to drink costs a lot. That's ridiculous. You're just trying to get yourself a little buzz with the movie. Nothing wrong with that. Totally fine. And do it on the cheap. That's a good thing. I say you just say, hey, look, I was being fiscally responsible. I don't know why you kicked me out for this behavior. I mean, we talked about the Resident Evil movies and those were jokes, close enough. Had to play Arena because he's desperate for the units. He's only got 53k of them. Yeah, I know. Exactly. Exactly. Desperate for the units. Well, hey, the way that Kabam events are going with inflation, the next one's going to cost 53k units for a, you know, Thor Infinity War or something. Glad you understand. I'm just saying you're being prudent. That's just good good business skills right there. Sometimes you got to bring in your own. I have a flask, a plastic flask I take for games some days. Look for me in game, same game name. No, thank you. Dry Ice. If I did that, then I'd have to look everybody up who asked for that kind of stuff. And honestly, too, there's like literally nothing you can tell from someone by looking at their profile in game. It just doesn't really give away that much information. But if, you know, like I said, if you did that for one person, then you'd have to do it for everybody to be fair. And I'm trying to get these units, like I just said, trying to do something productive. So I will have to politely decline. I hope you understand. So, where's the purple platform? Beamer, it still is not working. It still is not working. I tried to go live on it last night, tried to go live on it tonight. Maybe what I need to do is try. See, the problem with it is that I need to be live on YouTube because that's my main one in order to go live on Twitch as well. And it's giving me some error message and it just won't start the damn thing. It just friggin' really irritating. How are you doing tonight though, man? What's going on? Big boobs, now that I have your attention, what's up? What up, God of the Abyss? How's it going? Big boobs are sure to get most people's attention. Thor Infinity War would be hype. He would have been, man. I feel like that ship has sailed already, but would have been cool. Saw someone actually did a dig a bottle. Wait, what? I'm misreading this. Hang on. I saw someone actually dig a bottle up at Warp Tour. I thought that's just some TikTok bullshit. Blew my mind. Oh yeah, no, that's a thing that people actually do. That's the thing that kids do because, like, older alcoholics are just nowhere. They're just not going to go through that effort. But kids, sure. Why not? I don't know why she's complaining when she can get bar service while watching a movie. Right? I mean, you know. I've totally given up pursuing the top unit events these days. Need to grind too much. I just can't do it, man. I just don't have the power, Captain. I mean, that's fair. And the game is kind of nicer when you're not grindy. For sure. When you're more relaxed. When you're a filthy casual. But hey, man, I'm trying to do this on YouTube's for a living. And it's the main game. And there's nothing else to do right now besides, like, maybe an old challenge. But I don't want to do the old challenge and use up revives when we got the Crucible coming up here in a couple days. So, Arena it is. Maybe someday I'll do something crazy like go for the Warbound title with Arena or something too, but I don't know. Who knows? Still, you say new to Protocol? It's okay. You're good, buddy. No worries. How do you plan where to bury the bottle? There was so much stuff there that could have been put over it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe bury multiple bottles. Also, how do they not see that that part of the earth has been dug up for some reason and look at it as being weird? You know? Bogan Raid. What up, James? I saw... Who was it? Somebody was saying they hadn't seen DD in forever. And I was like, no, it's been a couple weeks, but he was on the other day. And I saw him live when I went live. Thank you very much for the raid, Mr. Dimensional Dreaming. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in to all the Bogans. Not that you're all necessarily Bogans, but hello. How goes it? What up, Gerald? How do you do? Don't want to use revives up before Crucible. Can't be buying revives that limited unit stash. I know, exactly, dude. You get it. See, Carl gets it, guys. We just don't have the units to be spending on, you know, willy-nilly revive or energy purchases. And that's obviously what they would be. It's willy-nilly. Don't you need a bot to get Warbound? Not worth getting banned for that title? No, you don't need to. They still ban people who bought an Arena, so... It's just that it's not as noticeable because, you know, no one's going for the 6 stars anymore like the guys who would spend the money for that. Storm, some people buy bottles of liquor at a place they know a festival or something is gonna... Oh, Barry, yes, that's what we were talking about. 'Twas what we were talking about. Damn it, Haley, how's it going? Is it joke night yet? No, not till February, Haley. Not till after the Super Bowl, sorry. Joke night is comedy night Sundays turn to football Sundays during football season. Although what is a joke is apparently the number of apps you would need and how much money you have to spend if you wanted to be able to watch every NFL game, which is just ridiculous, atrocious, and another sign of endgame capitalism destroying everything. Walking forward to make Cyclops better? No. I don't think so, really. I don't think it has much effect overall. sure. Yeah, good. Good. Not that I can talk shit here with 47k myself. Well, you know, and that's part of the problem with the events costing more, is there's just like, people aren't spending their units the same way they used to. But I feel like that's on them, not on us. And part of the reason that we don't spend our units the way we used to is because we know that friggin' unit inflation's going on where everything costs more. So we gotta save more. And then they're like, well, all these people are saving, so we gotta make it cost more so that they'll actually spend them. But then they give us something that doesn't look good to spend them on, and then we just have even more units. And just, yeah, I don't know. It's a never-ending cycle. Yo, what up, DD? Thanks for the raid, buddy. How you doing, man? How'd your stream go? I saw 6 hours catching up on stuff. Thank you for the raid. Thanks for the good wishes. Hope you've been well. Is that James? It is James. It's true. It is true. Your man is here, Jamil. Your man is here. And he's out of free jokes, though, unfortunately. Because I did say he got 2 weeks. You know what? I'll give him one more free one. As I did say Monday. So this will be the last free joke he gets. How's your day, Abdo? Pretty good, Haley. I went and got a massage. I hadn't taken any marijuana products for a while. I did last night. So I slept in quite more than I have been for the last couple weeks. And I discovered that some video stuff I had recorded wasn't what I wanted. So like had to go back and do it. But other than not having the video stuff done that I wanted to, pretty chill day. Nothing too exciting. Relatively relaxed. How was your day? Okay, why was I missing my striker every single time on that? Or not my striker, my whatever. Doing good, bro. 5 hours. Got so much to do and was planning 9.2, but couldn't be asked. Did some arena and called it. Nice. Nice. Well, at least you got a bunch of stuff done. It's, you know, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming up. Tons of stuff coming up. Damn, I should have prepared for this. You should have. Yeah, you should have. Told Abdo earlier, you're the only person I come for. Johnson, hello. KT1's alliance has been accused of piloting. 11 players have gotten banned, and he is ignoring it. Ah, that is some drama for somebody else, my friend. Not drama for me. So I know nothing about that, and I want no actual drama with anybody else in the MCOC community, except for as a joke. Also, Ghost Dog's not in the MCOC community anymore, so screw that guy. But I hope that whatever it is you're talking about gets dealt with in some satisfactory manner. Did get a query from a Titan, though, so wasn't too bad. Nice, nice. I just beat the Act 6 Grandmaster with my alt account. Well, you little tryhard, you. It was a lot easier than I remember. Maybe it was nerfed? No, I don't think so yet. Was it? Maybe you've just been playing for multiple years past that and have gotten better. Could be. Could be a thing. All right, another hit. Yeah, I've been informed. Dude, really? Will definitely keep me busy during the month. Yeah. Sorry, I got busy cooking, but the profile picture is new Clippy movement protest against unethical conduct by tech companies like mining personal data from training of AI. Oh, I did not know that. Good to know. I like it. I like it. Let's give someone an easier time there. How long is your massage? Just an hour or whatever, you know, standard time is. My neck felt a lot better until I started staring at screens again. It's actually still feeling a lot better. The middle of my back has been bothering me, and my legs have been a little bit sore just from both sitting in chairs for so long, and then like, I don't know, I walked like 6.5 miles yesterday. Well, like 5 miles at a time, basically. And I've been trying to get my steps in, you know. So my legs have been a little more tender or feeling like they could use some attention. What up, Kalu? How's it going? No more Ghost Dog? Well, he's not a part of the MCOC community anyways. Oh, this is a really bad matchup. I should be careful here. He will shoot instantly to yeah, okay. Okay. Bud. Thank you. Nearly what I wanted. Wasn't paying attention. Come on, thank you. See if I can actually just get there and then kill him with it. I'll probably just send him to an L3. Actually, maybe I'll just do concussion again. Well, yeah, you should kill him on the other side of it, right? Okay, there we go. Do you think the weekly event thingy sucks too? I'm indifferent since it's free stuff for just playing, but I'm seeing KT and others call it garbage. The units are going to be put into the Super Daily event starting next month, and I don't know about the energy. I'm not 100% sure about it yet, but I'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens next month before I make any final decisions about it. It's certainly nothing that I'm like too fussed about in general. I kind of always looked at that stuff as like a bonus. I mean, I guess the part of it that I don't look at a bonus exactly is the energy. I feel like that's one of the most important components of it, because all the rest of it is nice, units are nice, whatever. But I do kind of feel like the most important component was the energy. So if they don't give us the energy back, I might be kind of pissed about that. You tell a 10 out of 10 joke. I don't think anyone's ever gotten an 8 before. I think 7 might be the highest. Can't remember. Thought they did nerf Act 6. Also gonna nerf Kang. No. Well, they did nerf Act 6 multiple times. I just don't remember if the Grandmaster was specifically. Or not. How's he doing? Did she get her treats yet? Yeah, she did. She did. She's doing okay. It's too hot for dogs right now. And her old joints, I think, are bothering her a bit more, which sucks to watch, but she's doing okay. I need one of those massage guns for my shoulder. Getting old blows. Certainly does. Sort of giant leap is inefficient. Got to be more incremental. Huh? What's up, Bryce? How's it going? Why can't Wednesday come faster? I know. There's just like jack shit to do in here. What up, MKS? How's it going? They've been coming after our energy refills recently. Well, the poker thing was like a one-off, so who knows? But that was not a normal thing. I'm on parental leave till mid-November, so feel free to stream more. I will do the best I can for you, buddy. I'll do the best I can. Sure. I got an 8 out of 10 on my aunt joke. I don't believe that. Doesn't sound familiar to me. Is that the joke where it took like 3 days for you to tell it and you told it on Twitch and it was just like really, really awful? Because that sounds more familiar. That definitely sounds much more familiar. Are you doing Doom Cycle offline? Yeah, dude, I'm not subjecting you guys to that shit. I might need to spend a couple bucks to get the Shatter one done, because I died some of the earlier times trying to go in with underleveled characters. I got a 6 for something that wasn't even a joke. No, it was funny. It was a joke. So glad Abda didn't read my joke. I would have been embarrassed. Unfortunately, I did read your joke. I just didn't read it out loud. But thanks for doing that to my brain anyways. Appreciate it. I noticed that the champion was nerfed again already. His indestructible charge removal carries over if you die and have to revive. I just am not sure when the GM nerf was supposed to happen. Maybe it did already? I don't know. I really don't remember. I think there will be a rewards update to Act 6 like there was with Act 5 at some point, but that's not been done yet, right? Who is the one person whose joke I boosted with my donation? I think you actually gave that one an 8. Was that Beamer, actually? Can't have been. That can't have been. Sounds unlikely. I don't know. Maybe it could have been. But, yeah. All right, let's see. So we got our start there. Let's get started over here, too. Abdo had a joke so bad that made you turn your camera off and call me a mother effer, so I win. I do remember that, yeah. I don't remember the joke. You guys do realize I do my best not to remember those jokes. Like, specifically, I'm like, if this could leave my brain the instant it enters it, that would be better. I would appreciate that. Why am I hitting help on these? This is, I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, I think I am gonna pour a drink, but it's gonna require 2 drinks because I don't want to drink, like, I have like a pop or something in the fridge, like a soda, but I don't want to drink that, so I'm gonna make one of those other drinks real quick. Hang on. Who's having a shot with me? Who's having a shot with me? Or something. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see here. Oh god, I've been sitting way too long too. Feel like today. Good old liquid IV hydration multiplier. So I can dehydrate and rehydrate myself at the same time. Fantastic. All right, 1 drink. Two drink. Because after all, guys, you only live her once. You only live her once. Cheers. Shout out to Bugman for being our big shot. Thanks to everybody else sending over support as well. Here we go again. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. Make it a triple. This arena for Gam Gam is beyond unuseful. Well, the arena's for units, not for Gam Gam. Told a joke about Crash Dough, and that was bad. Abdo just ended the stream. It was glorious. Yeah, it's weird. You guys like me streaming, and yet you're happy when you make me miserable and end my stream. It's very odd. Very odd. Timeout, Beamer, please. Why? Yeah, that is not. I did not give that joke an 8, Beamer. You're full of shit. You're completely full of it. I search MCOC and click on live, but your stream not showing. Oh, good old YouTube screwing me over again. Someone will have that joke, glorious day of the sky clearing and the sun will beam on the chosen one for a 10 out of 10. Don't hold your breath. I'm asking you, what? Oh, you're talking to James? Okay. Fine with that. Make sure if you're not on mobile, dry ice, try to tag people if you're on PC. If you're on mobile, it's understandable because you can't really do it as much. Yeah, there's absolutely no way I gave that an 8 out of 10. Hell no. Hell no, Beamer. Maybe if more people would hit the like button. Yeah! Smash that like button, please. And thank you. It's totally free. You know, other than whatever portion of your soul it costs. One thing that gets tired too from doing all the streaming and game playing on my desk is that my arms rest like right about here. And I think I need to get another, like some padding to put in here to make it so that they're not quite hurting quite as much from that. Sure. I have a good actual joke, but it's way too long for chat. Well, you're free to drop it in the Discord if you like. It'll cost my soul. Lilac, if you like the stream, it could. You never know. You never know. Could be the price. How you doing today, Lilac, though? What's going on? Oh, Lilac, I took pictures of lichen or moss for you that I forgot to send over on the Discord. So you can see what I was talking about when I was out walking yesterday. I'll try to remember to drop that in there at some point. Do you rest them on the edge of the table? Yeah, just because where like the height is, it wouldn't make any, like, so if I just held it up, it wouldn't make any sense. That'd be more tiresome. So yep, rest them on the edge of the table, and so I'd like to get some kind of like, so my wrist was bothering me, and I got like a mouse pad, more, ergonomic or whatever. I should get something also for the edge of the desk. Abdo, do you dance when the mood strikes me? But I've never danced to the Devil in the Pale Moonlight, so just in case that's where you're going next. You don't have any hashtags in your bio, right? In my bio for each, there's like hashtags for every single stream. One of them is live for sure. Abdo is like that will be the 10 out of 10, and the day a meteor destroying the world will also have a pack of cigarettes. Oh, Abdo would like that. Yeah. I'm down. I could be doing better, mostly just pretty tired. That's fair. Well, I hope you're doing better soon. Get some rest. Take a break. Yo, Vitalik, how you doing, man? What's going on? Hope you're doing well. I see some other, no, I don't know what's going on. How's the mood striking you now? Whoa. Hope you get a big trunk. I'm completely ignoring whatever this message is. Whatever this joke is, And I'm very glad. But I'm glad you guys are able to amuse yourselves as well, so that's a plus. Sure. I'm okay, about to call tonight. Wanted to say hi and hit that like button. I appreciate it, buddy. Have a good rest of your night. You cannot force me to read any jokes, Jamil. It is not joke night. Joke night does not return until February. Late February. After the Super Bowl. It's nice, Abdo. No. I just on principle now wouldn't read it. So, no joke reading. Exactly. All clean fun, we promise. Nah, I'm okay with that. You guys should, like, seriously, one of you guys should start a comedy channel or something as much as you like jokes. Keep each other entertained. Take that crap well far away from me. You know what? Let this man cancel joke night until February. After that, jokes will be back better than ever. Look, it's not that it's canceled, it's just postponed. We voted on it when we first started the Intoxicated Gamers Lounge, and we voted that we like football. So Sunday nights normally being because look, realistically speaking, okay, unless it's a comedy club, you only do things like comedy night or trivia night or ladies night or that kind of stuff to drum up business, right? But during football season, we already just have enough business on Sundays, so we just don't need to do comedy night. And like if everyone started coming out on Tuesdays, we would stop doing trivia night, but that's just not how that business works. So, you know, it's not that I'm canceling it. It's just that we gotta run a business here. And what's more popular is football. And, you know, jokes be damned. What can you do? Is there a joke channel in the Discord server? There is, Gerald. Yes. Ah, damn. Whoops. Is Tigra pronounced like tiger or Tigra? Oh, Jesus Christ. I've heard both and I hate Tigra. Well, that seems like a silly thing to waste your time on hating, but okay. I've always said Tigra. You were saying it with a Espanol flair. I guess Tigra would make more sense. Just end it already. Whatever you want to call it, I'm trying to be on your side. Well, I appreciate that, James. I am skeptical, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Laughter is healing for the soul. It's true. You're not wrong. But, you know, the jokes that you guys tell don't make me laugh, so it actually hurts my soul. It doesn't help my soul. James, I find it hard to believe that your jokes could get any better. James saying, believe it, Lilac. I'll use those months to literally perfect my craft. Wow, okay. Okay, I'll be waiting. Yeah, me too. Exactly, Lilac. James' jokes are perfect. They can't be better than perfect. I both disagree that James's jokes are perfect, because they're not. But I also disagree that you can't get better than perfect. I think that perfect is extremely boring. I think that imperfect is much more interesting about many, many different things in life. And perfect is an illusion, Michael. It's bullshit as a standard. It's bullshit as something to try and want out of life too. Perfection is so very utterly boring. And actually, in that way, it's not perfect. I do agree that laughing is great, but James has yet to make me laugh. James has made me laugh in a like a ha kind of a way. Pretty sure. It's not quite the same thing. Being critical, I think I've gone for a quantity over quality approach that I don't like. That's fair. I think that's a fair criticism to fair self-reflection, James. I would say. Good on you for growing. Look at us. Look at us. I want a Star Wars game stream, not joke stream. How? Me too. One of these days we'll do Knights of the Old Republic 2. There's also no such thing as a perfection in comedy. I don't know, because sometimes some jokes in the moment are as close to perfect as you could get, I would say. But yeah, perfection in general, not likely. I saw I was like brushing my teeth or something earlier, looking at Instagram, and it was Sam Morrill, M-O-R-I-L-L or M-O-R-R-I-L or something like that. And he's on stage and he's doing some crowd work, and he's talking to somebody in the crowd, and the guy says his ex is here, and he's like, how do you know your ex is here? He's like, because I can see her, she's right there. It's like, oh, okay. Well, why did you break up? Oh, she slept with my buddy. Wow, okay, that's, you know, so you didn't really break up with her then. She kind of already had one foot out the door, huh? Like, why did you leave her, I guess, is what he said. And then he's saying, well, like, yeah, okay, so, well, do you still know the guy? Are you friends with him? He's like, I'm his realtor. And he's like, oh, okay, money before all else. I get it, hustle, brother. Something like that. And then it clips to the ex who's there, and the ex says something. He's like, all right, well, I guess it's time to get the other side of the story, right? And so he's like telling the, oh, Jesus Christ, he's like telling the main guy, like, chill, you know, the first guy, chill out, let's get this side of the story. And so he's asking the ex, he's like, why did you sleep with his friend? And she goes, he made more money. And the guy's like, wow. The comedian around, he's like, wow, she's kind of fucking awful, huh? And he's like, well, what did, you know, like, okay, wow. Well, who's this guy you're with right now? Is he the same guy or is this a new guy? And she's like, new guy. He's like, what does this guy do for a living? And the guy's like, I'm a realtor. And he's just like, okay, I don't know if you've been paying attention for the last couple of minutes, but buddy, you might want to take notice. Like, apparently she's just gonna sleep with every realtor in this town or something. Like, I don't know, dude. See, like that I was fucking cracking up at. That was actually good stuff. And I realize you can't do all that via text, and even me saying that way is like not like, you know, it doesn't work the same way. But like, dude, that kind of stuff cracks me up for sure. Uh-oh. What did Lombarder do? Oh, yeah, Lombarder, it is not, I don't know, it's like not 1998. We don't use those kind of terms in a derogatory manner. You're better than that, buddy. Please and thank you. That joke is a 1 out of 10. Boo. You would have to see it. It wasn't like a setup. That's what I'm saying. That'd be a 10-part joke. In the clip, it only lasts for like 30 seconds. It's not that long. Comedians riffing off of people in the audience is always pretty funny. Oftentimes, like if they're good at crowd work, yeah. Not all of them are, but when they're good at it, definitely. Maybe you give me 10 points for 10 chapters. No, that's not how jokes work. For sure. Come on. I love that I'm taking the time to set this one up, and I probably won't even get back to this arena, but it'll be ready to go. Dude, come on. All right, here we go. I'm sure it's funny in the moment, but after the fact, it just sounds sad. Well, that's fair too. Yeah, that is fair. Doesn't Matt Rife have an entire career off of crowd work? I've never seen anything of his that wasn't crowd work. Not sure. The predictive text is crazy. For whatever you said? I died once in my car and it was so cold and I felt like I was in the shower. Yes, that is weird. I will grant you that. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we'll get one more going. Oh god, okay. I don't even need to do that. And then call it, and I'll get back to working on the video. But let's do the other arena. Get this started. And then I'll get back to I gotta get that Sabertooth video out today. It's gonna tick me off otherwise. I really hate it being as late as it is. Speaking of comedians, did you give Randy Feltface a try yet? Nope. God of the Abyss. I completely forgot. I completely forgot. Let's try just chat GPT. No, I think he'd be slightly more coherent. Does anyone know if Ghost Rider won the vote? We were talking about that earlier. I'm not sure. I hope he didn't. Lilac. How dare you? How dare you? What were you, who are you going for? Jeff, that's the kind of joke Abdo would give a 10 out of 10? No. No. Definitely not. Holy shit, Jeff, my that obvious recalibrate. See, that was funnier. Abdul, I can't choose this movie tonight. You pick A or B. I don't get to know. Look, I want Loki or Bucky to win. We already have a cool Ghost Rider. That is true. We do already have a cool Ghost Rider, but not OG Ghost Rider. And kind of want OG Ghost Rider to be cool. I don't know who's winning that vote, but I do know they'll be Mystic. Most likely. Bucky don't get no love. Cashew just watched Lord of the Rings. It's always the pick. Oh. Why are we talking about this? No. I'm not being drawn into this trap again. Is it just my stream cutting out? I don't have any drop frames or anything, so should be okay. Maybe just hit refresh. Okay, thank you. Can I do something at some point? What the hell is this? This is the dumbest fight ever. CGR does not exist since he is only a 6-star. That is true. That is true. That's a good point. It's a good counter argument. 6 stars don't really exist. Are they even real? Natasha has absolutely no chance of winning that vote? No, yeah. Crap, did you pick A or B? It cut out at the worst time. I didn't pick either because you didn't tell me what A and B are. So I can't pick. Bucky is just a punching bag because of Realm of Legends. He's a very, very weak imitation of Star-Lord, who also by now is not very good. Wasn't Loki the first champ with an unblockable S2? I want him to win for the rework. It's been almost a decade for F's sake. That's fair. That's fair. I don't know if he was, though. I don't remember. CGR plus Kushala. Well, that actually, then we have another good point there. That we do have a Ghost Rider who is a 7-star. And Kushala is pretty badass, too. That's another good point. Maybe we should make a poll for Cashew for A versus B. No, man, don't ever give anyone information when they're not asking you, when they're not being open about what question it is that they're. Don't fall into that trap. No, like what if you're, I don't know, talking to the devil? What if you're talking to Mephisto, and he's just asking you A or B, and you just randomly are like, nah, A. You don't know what you just chose. Don't be that person. Don't be the Riri Williams of it all and fail to see through Mephisto's lies, or have him tell you exactly the horrible things that are going to happen and then just choose to do it anyways because they gave your character absolutely no character development. What up, baby? How's it going? I can't tell if you or say Fossey makes a better Bastion. I give it to say Fossey. He actually has hair. So. How are you doing? There's another writer similar to Ghost Rider. His name is Vengeance. He was a villain that switched over to being good. Would have been better if he'd stayed bad. I think my screen is in need of a cleaning. Some like actions do not seem to be actioning. Inputs be not inputting. We're all forgetting that Danny Ketch still isn't in the game for some effing reason. I want Robbie Reyes more. The Dunwich Horror or Dagon? They're HP Lovecraft adaptations, and I haven't seen either one. Okay, watch From Beyond instead. Lilac gets it. No bias was the goal. I just am not that trusting. Not that trusting. No one beats Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. That's fair. Yeah. Also, yeah, OG Ghost Rider had his time in the sun. Loki never did. I mean, he had that one Karina's challenge, so that was his time in the sun, basically. I mean, when Mephisto's really just Borat, I will take my chances with just picking A. God, it's such a weak ass Mephisto. Like, sorry to that actor, but I was just like, man, I don't like this shit at all. I don't like this at all. As someone who's been reading comics for 25 years, Johnny Blaze needs to be buffed because all the Ghost Riders are stupidly OP, so they need to feel powerful in game, in my opinion. If you're hoping for champions who are powerful in comics to be powerful in MCOC, you are always going to be disappointed, my friend. We need a Penance Stare debuff that does bonus damage to villains. Yes, I agree with that one. He definitely, the Penance Stare should be its own mechanic or something. It actually would be really cool if like, so like, you know how Mantis puts people to sleep? It'd be cool if you had some mechanic that was the Penance Stare that did damage and stuff. Not exactly Quake style, but maybe something in there. Arena inputs suck, Abdo. To be honest, if Arena was fast, I'd play it more, but it lags for me and the AI sucks. I really haven't been noticing too much tonight. I just am also paying attention to chat, you know. Yes, also we need Robbie like yesterday, right? I'm dropping the, it's a charger, right? Dropping the charger for the L3. I thought he was great in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I've actually seen From Beyond, but I don't have that. Oh, all right, well. Go A then. Feel free. Like a soul barb? I would like it to actually be an animation mechanic though too, I think. Loki does need a buff. He is like a Mystic Ronin, really bad unless there are a lot of buffs, then he is cheese. Yeah, except he's not even as good as the Cheese Lord as Ronin is. Or as a Cheese Lord. Blah, 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 blah. Jesus Christ. Penance could be like Solvark where it charges and then you unleash it. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I just need it to be an actual, like, you lock them in and then you just pause, you know? I think that'd be cool. It is. I'm not asking for characters to be OP like in the comics. I just want them to feel powerful like they are. CGR is perfect in that regard, as is Kushala. They both feel powerful, and Johnny Blaze doesn't. Different time. Different time in the contest, my friend. But yeah, I just mean in general, having comic book expectations for characters in MCOC is not going to be a good time. And they can make it not work on robots since they don't have a soul. Yep, that would be cool. Yeah, and you like try to do it and some other thing happens. I wouldn't want it to be the special 3 though. I want it to be like an actual mechanic in the game. To be fair, Ghost Rider did used to be meta when I first played this game. I mean, he was always on the team with Starkey and Blade, but he wasn't the one you were using mostly. If you went back a little bit before Blade came out and Starkey, then he actually was kind of useful. People used him in AQ and stuff, but that's going back a very long ways. He has already gotten a buff too. Oh, that'd be cool then. The Mantis type mechanic would be cool for that. Yeah, I think so. So I mean, by he had his time in the sun. Yeah. He was never like the OP go-to champion though. Johnny, yeah, Johnny Blaze should use the Penance Stare as a special 3 animation, then put the debuff on. Never mind. No, I think it'd be cooler if it was more like Mantis style, or like Mantis style or Zola, where it happened in the fight. But when it happens, I then want your character, I want him to like lock in and have them be close to each other, and maybe based on something you've done, the longer it lasts or something, you know. So be mostly a, it'd be you can make it last longer offensively than defensively, but yeah, I could see different things for making it work. Will Wonder Man be comic or the new actor? That's all I'm wondering. I will from be accurate, comic accurate, is that what you're saying, or what? Omega Sentinel has a soul. You just want to believe that, but at this point, I don't know. Does this unit have a soul now to play Mass Effect? Which one was that? Are there any grabbing animations in game? No, I don't think so. Like a classic grab and throw kind of thing. I feel like they could do something like that though, since our animations do overlap sometimes, right? Like our animations are clearly overlapping right here. So they could figure out a way to make a grabbing kind of thing. Maybe that would be a little too much to ask, but that'd be really cool. That'd be super cool. I feel like they'd have to do that. That'd probably be tough on the tech side though. It's like heavy charging the Mantis, but without the sleep or the... Yeah, whatever that charges. Yeah. If he comes to MCOC, are you saying what class will he be? Wonder Man? I don't know enough about his background. I know that he was part of the... It's part of his like brain patterns that made up Vision, right? But I don't know enough about his backstory. It's Mass Effect 2, I believe. Could have been 3. Probably 2. OS does have a soul. She's a normal woman that's taken over by a shitload of cybernetics. Well, normal. Wasn't she a mutant? She's not a normal woman. There are in SP3s, but I don't think there's any in non-SP. Yeah, I think you're correct. Science? Yeah. Hype drags Wonder Man to outer space. Is that a thing that happens in the comics, something like that? Grabbing animations like Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I don't think there's anything like that. The closest we get is like Mantis or something like that where they're heavy charging. But I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it. Root kind of grabs you. Yeah, it's true. But it wouldn't work that way for an animation, unfortunately. Because that's still just the same thing where everything's overlapping. But an actual grabbing animation, it'd be easy to make Ghost Rider do the grab, but then having each character model fit in to be grabbed, that'd probably be tough. What up, B Whitesides? How's it going? Good evening. I'm chilling, man. Just chilling. We're talking about things we'd like to see reworked for Ghost Rider if he wins the thing. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, because he's not gonna grab Rocket or MODOK. I mean, he could, but I'm just saying you gotta like. That's gonna be difficult to create that animation the right way. That's that it looks. It doesn't look just cheesy or stupid. Also, I want Storm that's I want 90s X-Men Gold Team Storm with her hair down and the white uniform, and maybe she like does a tsunami or a tornadoes or does some other something. I don't know. Something cool. Thanos Special 3. Right, we're not talking about specials though. Well, on that note, then, what would we all want to see from a buffed Loki? I think some kind of invisible mechanic would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. I think some kind of mist mechanic or something would be cool. All right, I think I'm pouring one more drink. We'll do a few more rounds and then probably call it. So I gotta stand up and not be sitting down for a bit. Doing well, and Ghost Rider definitely should win. Hopefully they don't pull the X-23 route with him. What do you mean the X-23 route? Like taking for ever to get done? Cheers, y'all. Thanks for hanging out tonight. God of the Abyss, send over $1. He's wanting me to read Omega Sentinel facts. He's just trying to make James happy. Karma Shapander was an Indian National Police officer who has been infected with the Omega Sentinel technology and has become a machine equipped with state-of-the-art technology aimed at killing mutants. She wasn't immune to start out with, though? Okay. I think they should get rid of his incinerate immunity and make it negative 200% potency. He should also be poison immune for Ghost Rider, so that he like heals from incinerate. That'd be cool. It'd be an interesting difference, I guess. True, I'm so disappointed in the animations of the two storms we do have. I don't hate the one I was just fighting. Pyramid X, I don't like anything about her really. But the gold team leader from the 90s, that's who I grew up with her hair down and everything. Like, yeah. Is a full rework like Cyclops or a rework like Medusa? Well, so like I guess the way they describe it would be Cyclops is a full rework, Medusa is a buff. I think it's going to be a buff, not a rework for that champion. I think. Cannot tell you for sure. Thank you for the buck, by the way, God of the Abyss, if I didn't say so. I do not want another Enchantress that makes me study. Well, yeah, that's fair, but I want Loki to be something cooler. I think they'll rework a lot of the X-Men once the new series drops next year. You'd always think so, but the thing is that their timetable lines up in such a way where they have to have their builds done months out in advance, and oftentimes shows or movies get pushed. So sometimes we'll have characters that show up and the movie doesn't happen for a few months or something like that, and that's why. But also I think that makes them less likely to do tie-ins quite the same way exactly. Obviously they did this summer with Fantastic Four for sure. But sometimes that's why stuff when, you know, you're like, why the hell didn't we get a Moon Knight buff when the Moon Knight TV show was out? And I think that's kind of the reason for some of that kind of stuff. Dude, just let me parry you. All right, well, never mind. Just have it go away anyways, I guess. I always wanted the champs to talk. I'm okay without that. I believe it's a full rework like Cyclops. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, I don't even have sound on when I play the game, so I don't really need champs to talk. Also, those audio files would take up just that much more space. Would not be a good thing for the game. No, she's never mutant. However, she has worked with them many times. Okay. And yes, I've been waiting all year for X23 to get her update. We did like a month-long poll. Yeah, development cycle takes a while. Are you implying that mutants aren't normal, so it's not a real soul? No. I just thought she was mutant. Oh, yeah, we got Bastion, Jean Grey, and Cyclops buff ages after the first season of X-Men 97. Yeah. I wonder how the second season will be because all the issues with the showrunner. I loved X-Men 97 though. That was like one of my favorite things last year. Deodorant and Red Guardian shipped like 6 months early because of that. Makes sense. They can even go a step further and make Ghost Rider do more damage for each incinerate like Electro is with shocks. That'd be cool. Yeah. We did get a Moon Knight buff. It's called Mr. Knight. That is not the same thing, and those are on wildly different time scales, and you know that. You know that. Don't try to lie to me about that kind of stuff, boy. Now, those were very different time frames. I would love to see Oscar Isaac back as Moon Knight. I just don't know. It seems like more likely they're going to do that in like Midnight Suns or something like that than giving him a second season or anything, which that show just was not that good. I really liked Oscar Isaac as Moon Knight, and like parts of it were really interesting, and all the mental illness stuff is very, very, you know, it's one of the more compelling aspects of Moon Knight's character and that kind of stuff. The CGI was terrible. They, instead of doing fight scenes for the most part, they just cut away and he'd wake up and just be like, wait, what? You just skipped all the fucking action to save money? And I don't know. It was not a very good show. I almost forget that it came out, frankly. I hope it works out because I know there were issues. I love the first season too. I rewatched it again recently. I saw like all of the actors were at the thing I went to with Akbar. The like tons of them were all there. So we saw like a ton of them. Oh, I gotta look at what actual packs cost since I couldn't get in for that route. Hang on a second. No, not Paxlovid. Calm down. Save by $5 when you buy your badges by midnight, August 11th. 4 days, $259. Motherfucker. No wonder I wanted to get into this for free. PAX Friday only badge, $72.50. Damn, dude. What is BYOC? I don't know that I'm as interested in this now as I thought I was, given that price. Huh. Interesting. I don't know. That's pretty spendy. Also, bring your own carrots. Also, for some reason, there was a firework outside. That's lovely. Mahalo, what up, Vantage? How's it going? Been listening to Halsey lately. She's pretty great. I know the name, never really listened. What if they gave Ghost Rider Hell Rider debuffs like Phoenix and Johnny Storm Nova Flames? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. It'd be cool if they made Mr. Knight a surprise Moon Knight buff. Like, you mean they buffed Moon Knight in game along with Mr. Knight, or what? Have each personality be a pre-fight with a different kit? That's a lot of stuff to load in, dude. Does not seem likely. The Gambit scene made my eyes water. Rogue's reaction made that episode my favorite out of the whole bunch. They've done a great job with 97. I will not lie. I did get a bit misty-eyed when I was watching X-Men 97 in a couple different parts. Just because it was so... Dude, having something back that was so influential during my childhood and then have so much, like, love shown to it in this rebirth of it practically 30 years later was just like, holy dude, I got a little bit emotional. I fully did. I was like, this is yeah. And the Gambit scene was great, yeah. Moon Knight as a character is goofy like Deadpool and crazy, so that's what the show is missing. I've never read those comics, so I don't know about that as much. Bring your own cup. Yeah, I don't know what it was. 74 bucks though, guys. I don't know about that. Cause I wanted it, so I applied for the press pass, like media pass thing or whatever, and they turned me down. And so I was thinking, oh, maybe I'll just go on my own. And then I'll just kind of make some videos or something, maybe make a video at least. And maybe next year I'll be able to get the media pass because I make a video this year, right? 75 bucks, man. That was before fees or anything. And I got to decide before midnight to save $5? I don't know. And I got a lot of other things I'm doing to be I am curious. I've never been, and it's like, you know, it's a pretty big, like, gaming convention, comic kind of, you know, whatever kind of all sorts of nerdy stuff convention, as far as I know, as far as my understanding is. There'll be some crazy cosplay and stuff, and it's downtown rather than being an hour's drive away like the last thing I went to was. I don't know though, man. That's pretty spendy. Bring your own costume. I wonder if they let you get in for cheaper if you were dressed up. That'd be interesting. Also been doing the raids quest, testing out everyone. Top 5 characters are in order: Hype, Hulk, Red Guardian, Joe, Odin, Goated Champs, all in just over a minute. I've been fully ignoring that thing. Magneto's don't make me let you down speech is effing peak still. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Dude, it was so good. What the hell is that? Someone's setting off fireworks now, a car alarm's going off. Who the fuck is setting off fireworks on August 11th? Obnoxious. To be honest, my hopes for X-Men 97 Season 2 mostly revolve around the possibilities of Dust and Dazzler getting at least somewhere featured. Okay. I don't care, really. I understand you like Dazzler. Well, and now Dust, I understand. But, yeah, I don't have any particular characters I need to see for it to be anything super cool. I just need it to be similar to the first season in the quality, basically. What is it called? The thing? It's called PAX West. Bring your own cosplay? It could be. That could actually be what it is. I don't know. But I wouldn't want to just lazily show up in something, you know? I miss going to Comic-Con every year. Always had a great time overall, but standing in media lines is a nightmare sometimes. Oh yeah, for sure. Well, and I honestly don't care that much about getting like pictures or autographs and stuff. The one I got at the Summerfest or whatever, I mean, Akbar and I did have to stand in line for a decent amount of time, but I think that was more because the actor was like super just nice and talking to people. I mean, those are more secondary hopes. I'd much rather just have it been the same quality. Yeah, same quality as first. Me too, that's what I'm hoping for. The voice actor for Mr. Sinister was absolutely incredible too. His voice work was a perfect voice for the character. I don't remember it standing out to me specifically, but I thought in general just everything was good. Oh, means brings your own computer? Why would you get... Oh, wait. Like, because it's a gaming thing, bring your own computer, you get in for cheaper? Hmm. You like Dazzler watch the 1989 X-Men Pride of the X-Men? 1989. I don't remember that. Standing with a microphone recorder for hours on end sucked ass. Yeah. Bring your own computer for the game section. Oh, that really actually, that makes a lot of sense. Is it... But can you get into everything else if you do that? Because I wouldn't really be looking to go and play video games. I would be more just looking to check stuff out, you know? There's an indie one too in Seattle, I think, that I might go to. You bring your own PC and monitor? I mean, couldn't you bring a laptop? Like a whole ass PC seems a little ridiculous. But yeah, it feels like coming up here, we're going to have like, I'm going to have a fairly busy time. I'm going to try to make it to a couple more Mariners games before the end of the season. Fingers crossed, all body parts crossed. They make it to the playoffs and I'll have a reason to do that. So I'm doing that BrickCon thing on Saturday, the 6th. And then the opening game for the Seahawks is on the 7th. There's like the PAX is the weekend before that. I could go to a Twitch streamers thing that's before that on like Thursday. There's just like a lot of different things coming up here soon in the next couple weeks, and I don't know, it feels very busy, which is cool to have stuff to do, but I also like chillaxing. And then yeah, then November will definitely be very busy. Sure. Sure. Dude, really? Bruh. Vlog the Twitch thing and put that in the Twitch? Yeah, I mean, if I did stuff, I would make content out of it all. Probably. Ish. I don't know. The Twitch thing is specifically leading up to PAX. It's like the day before. I might do that. That's just on a Thursday, randomly. And like, I kind of want to try to get to know some more people and just hang out. I think the BYOC pass is only to reserve your space for the computer. So like, you still have to pay the 70-something dollars on top of that, but then you can reserve a spot. Okay. That probably also makes sense. I don't know. This is all like, I've never been before, so I've always wondered about it. Just seen like cool stuff from it, but never been. I'll show you online. I mean, I need to check it out myself anyways. If you know exactly where it is, then sure, yeah, why not? But otherwise, like, I'll check it out for myself. It's more a matter of deciding if I want to spend money that way. If that, I mean, I'm sure it'd be fun, but it, like, will it be too much stuff, and will it be beneficial to the channel? God, why does her suit look so much better in-game than it did in her stupid TV show? Yeah, on the website it says bring your own computer add-on. Okay. Gotcha. I don't know what day I'd want to go to. I was trying to look for... So I saw that Jennifer English and Ben Starr, is that right? So like two of the main voice actors for Claire and Baldur's Gate and whatnot are gonna be there, and so I'm like assuming they would do a panel, but maybe not. Maybe it's just like autograph signing and stuff, but I was trying to see if there was like a panel. I just very briefly pulled it up, so didn't really have time to check everything out. It's totally bring your own cashews, so you need to get a pass too. Oh, I could see that. I could see that, yeah. Definitely. Bring your own cashew. Can I bring my own Brazil nut? Just curious. Just curious. That's what I'm saying. They nailed Ironheart's design in MCOC. It's so good. Ah, dude. That show was, yeah, something. It was something. I think in MCOC it just looks so much better. I saw something on Instagram today, like ripping on the show and saying like, oh, everybody gave Marvel so much crap about the nanotechnology suit that they went back to, you know, more old school mech kind of looking suit, and everyone's like, yeah, but this suit looks like ass. Are you that extroverted to go to a random person and promote your Twitch channel? I mean, how do you mean? Like, just go up to random people at a Twitch convention for Twitch people who stream on Twitch in Seattle? Like, yeah, I've already been to one. Or do you mean like try to go to a celebrity or something? That'd be a different story. But it is more, it's not as much about like promoting the channel, it's more about like just going and seeing what it was all about. And also because they had a bar and I was going to the Wu-Tang concert afterwards. So, but no, I'm not, well, I don't know what my technical definition would be. I am neither an extrovert or an introvert, I would say. I am the kind of person who it's hard to get to go somewhere and do something for a lot of things. Not for everything. A lot of things like I'm just interested in and want to do. I like going out to activities. I like going out to events. So for some things, it'll be my idea. Be like, hey, I want to go to the Wu-Tang concert. You know, does anyone want to go with me? But that's also because most days I'm like chilling at home and don't want to talk to anybody. So I'm somewhere in between, but I don't know what that technical definition is. I'm more like, I don't want to go to the party, but once I'm at the party, I don't want the party to stop. But yeah, I have no problems going up and talking to new people. In the TwitchCon, not like promoting, like introducing and where in Twitch they can find you. Oh yeah, no, I've already done that. Funnily enough, though, the people that I met who I mostly talked to were like friends of someone who streamed on Twitch, and they weren't the actual people who did it themselves. They were just like, we've been coming here for like 10 years though, because these people are cool to hang out with and whatever and talk to. And so I was just like, huh. I went here and I met like 2 editors, or like two people who are some people who actually do Twitch, have them on stream with them for when they're on call, when they need someone they can trust to be not, you know, horribly racist or bigoted or something stupid. So I didn't actually meet anybody who did Twitch, but I was only there for like 30 minutes before meeting up with my cousin. But yeah, I was like, huh, interesting. The nanotech was cool until everyone got it. Like, why does Jane Foster have a nanotech helmet? I mean, that's a little different. Asgardian technologies should be like way far ahead of Earth technology, right? And that, hers wasn't like nanotech, it was just more mechanical, but it folded in that kind of a way, wasn't it? Unless I'm misremembering. What up, Bushido Brown? Dr. Brown, the good doctor in the house. Good morning to you. How do you do? What's going on today, sir? Did anyone besides Karate Mike go for a 7-star Zemo? I didn't get the impression Jane had nanotech. Yeah, I don't think that's nanotech. I think that was just mechanical, but like, because there's lots of different things like kind of do that kind of shing 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 kind of like thing or whatever. Or it could be magical too, that it deployed because of magic in a way that it went up and whatnot, you know. Any sufficiently advanced technology is going to look like magic to a lesser society, or whatever the hell the rest of that quote is. If anything, it's more like OG Iron Man suit where the helmet folds over his face. Yeah. Right? Joey had a shing 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 helmet in Lost in Space. Right? Yeah. That Lost in Space movie was not that bad. It was not that good, but it was not that bad. What up, Kanga Jenga? Good evening. How do you do? Whosoever is worthy of holding this hammer shall obtain the powers of Thor. And apparently his clothes as well. That part I never understood. Yeah, his costume as a superhero. Duh. Why would you not get the hero threads once you obtained that shit? Totally makes sense. Abdo, I forgot to mention, boost will raise your point score to reach point milestones faster. Oh yeah, no, I know. I'm well aware. I can't be bothered. Takes forever to put boosts on. But thank you. Yeah, no, dude, I've been grinding arena since before you even dreamed, since before you even heard of Marvel Contest of Champions. Probably. I don't know. Thor's helmet is mechanical, but Jane's is like Star-Lord's. Yeah, but what's the... I don't see the problem with that is. That's not the same as nanotechnology. Or if it is, either way, it doesn't bother me. The main point being, Ironheart's suit sucks in the new TV show, and the whole TV show is terrible. Also, Trashmaster in Black Widow and Captain America also sucked. Terrible choices that they made. Maybe Thor's clothes are inherently powerful. Could be. The only person who held the hammer that didn't randomly get Thor's drip was Steve Rogers. In, like, history, though? Also, he didn't get the powers of Thor, though, either. He just was worthy to pick up the hammer. He didn't get Thor's powers. He didn't suddenly become as powerful as Thor. Or Jane Foster Thor. So those are two different things, I think. Two different things. That's probably why he didn't get the drip. Lost in Space Netflix show is amazing. What up, Candles? How's it going? I think I actually did hear good things about it. I never watched it, though. But that does sound vaguely familiar, like people liked it. How are you doing tonight? What's going on? Steve Rogers is too humble for Thor drip? No, dude. He didn't get the powers of Thor, though. He just was able to lift the hammer. Two different things. Two different things. Don't compare whatever that thing in Black Widow was to Trashmaster. I know, it just sucked. Vision did change clothes. Goddamn Frog got Thor's drip. I mean, yeah, but that's Throg. He's pretty badass. I do want Throg in game. That is for sure. I would love all of the stupid, silly things that would come along with Throg. And we got Spider-Ham, and we got, you know, Rocket. Why not Throg? Vision didn't either when he handed Thor the hammer in Age of Ultron. Again, because he did not get the powers of Thor. He just was worthy of picking up the hammer. Two different things. Two completely different things. Maybe not completely, but still. To be fair, frogs are worthy. They're the best things to ever exist. Okay, calm down. Frogs are worthy. Toads, not as much. Late to the party, but just finished Andor Season 2. Fantastic series. What up, PP? Yep. Maybe my favorite show of all time. If we get Throg, I want Lockjaw in the same month. Wow. Does Lockjaw ever fight, though? Doesn't Lockjaw only ever transport people? Because, like, I get it, but if he doesn't fight, doesn't that seem a little silly? What about Crocodile Loki? Croaky? I mean, yeah, that'd work. He does fight, right? Is Captain Britain any good? Just got her to 7-star. I have no clue. I have used her in Arena one time. Like, I do not know. She was a pain in the ass on defense very briefly in one Battlegrounds meta. I have no idea if she's actually any good or not. Still hoping we get real Taskmaster in MCU somehow, but I haven't heard any rumors for Spider-Man 4, just Punisher. There's other rumors I've heard about Spider-Man 4, but I don't want to spoil anything for anybody who doesn't want to know. But could have shown up Moon Knight and Blade also, but now I don't know when we'll get them. Yeah, I don't have. I'm not highly optimistic for that. I remember DL saying they can't do anything that walks on 4 legs. Oh, but we can get 4 arms? Sure. Sure. Sounds like a convenient excuse. Lockjaw should be a relic. I can see that. That'd be cool. Yeah. I just love frogs, okay? My only tattoo currently is a frog. I like how you say currently. I like where your head's at. Like where your head's at. All right. I think that's good enough for tonight, guys. We've been on for nearly 3 hours. I really do want to go get to that video finished. I do have to do a little bit more work for that, and I gotta make some late night food here before I go to bed. So I think I'm gonna call it there. We got up to 54k units, so we're cruising along for our goal of being able to hit Cyber Week, which I'm assuming will cost 69,000 units probably. So yeah, we'll see if we can get there. Wolf animation is on 4 legs. Exactly. Bullshit. Bullshit. When Steve has the hammer, it shoots little lightning bolts. Yeah, but that's not the powers of Thor. He's not all super strong the same way, and he's not can't fly. No. It's different. It's different. Totally different. The Mjolnir is a storm that's trapped within the hammer, so maybe it's just trying to get out. You don't know. You don't know. Anyways, that'll do it for me tonight, guys. Shout out to Bugman. Bugman, we hope for the best. Hope you get good results. Thank you to everyone else who sent over support tonight, though, as well. I will be back tomorrow night, guys, with Claire Obscure in the evening. I should be continuing with the series, hopefully like in an hour or two. I have out the Sabretooth video, if you want to see that, for a little late night funsies, or watch tomorrow. And then the next day, I think, is Voodoo. So should hopefully have both of those things. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Have a good rest of your night or rest of your day, wherever you're at in the world. And I'll catch you tomorrow. Peace.